Alright, folks. If one league with Green-White Reclaimer and Legacy wasn't enough for you, worry not, because I got you covered. Of course, you can check out the other league. If you didn't do so already, you can check out the other league in YouTube. Right now, we're playing against my opponent who's 1-1. On the draw, we had some very good hands in the previous league. Hopefully we get those. Hopefully we get those again this league. Not quite. Not quite. I don't think I'm willing to keep this one on the blind. This one's better because it has library. It also has Wasteland. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna keep this one. We can also play around Wasteland ourselves, which is pretty nice. So if we're playing against Delver, like this hand is just fine. Or we're playing against Post. Well, that one sucks. So I guess this hand is not very good at all. I want to waste right now because if we're playing against a green post and my opponent has Crop Rot, like we just get completely blown out. So definitely want to make sure that we get rid of that guy while my opponent stepped out. All right. So far, so good. Oof. Now that's a choice. We probably have to Caracas though, right? Like it actually allows me to, if I find a Wasteland, I can actually Wasteland my opponent. And we can basically just draw 3 for free against Post. Technically, maybe... Oh, okay, so it's this Post. Okay, Collect Roof one time. Collect Roof, Zenith, or fucking Night of Autumn. Oh, I guess I have Operation. Never mind, we're fine. we're good. Oof, please. So whitelisted. So whitelisted, it's not even funny. It's not even funny how whitelisted I am. I guess, honestly, it's just unfair. Honestly, it's just unfair how whitelisted I am. I guess I get a Forest. We even get to double spell this turn. Just broken. Broken. And now we're gonna draw Raminep Excavator. In the top 3 card of our deck, there's gonna be... I guess my opponent didn't want to see it anymore. That was certainly something. All right, Force. Thank you very much. Wasteland. Thank you very much. What else? What else? What else? Blouse can go. Thalia is interesting. Apparition actually kills their Karn, which is nice. This is the colorless version. It's not the green post version, which is the one that has been posting. It's the one that's been posting. I know. That's great. The mono green post is the one that's been posting the best results. I'm not super high on Thalia, but I think I'm less high on Spirit of the Labyrinth. Yeah, let's do this. Sure. So turn 1 Reclaimer, turn 2 Flagstones, go get Wasteland, and just go ham with Raminap. Sounds like a plan. Ancient Tomb is kind of scary. Ooh, Chalice would be brutal. Oh, we're fucked. Damn it. Well. Maybe we are in trouble here. Oh, wow. Alright, so I guess we bring in... I definitely don't like these spirits. They just suck. So I guess I'm bringing in a couple of plows. I guess Path to Exile is just strictly better plow, right? We're fine here. Scavenging Ooze also kind of sucks. Usually this kind of matchup is fine for us though. And we are playing for Wastelands, that always helps. Wasteland in the opener also helps. Ramming Up in the opener also helps. Sevins to play around Ramming Up. So I guess, oh, maybe they have, because they can't have a Needle if they're playing Chalice, so maybe they have the 2-mana Needle, which I forgot the name. Spyglass? Sorcerer's Spyglass. Put him moves to 6. Once Upon for Reclaimer. Just can't lose. Can't lose, won't lose. So now, oof, probably gonna name Wasteland. I'm probably gonna library here. We do have the Knight of Autumn though. They could also just name Reclaimer. No, just name Waste. I mean, we can eventually get rid of that, but Zenith. I think I just library. Just get in there. Make sure we hit all land drops. For mana on turn 2 again. So this Zenith can either ramp or... So the best 3 cards that we can find are another Spyglass. They kind of have, they need to name Wasteland again. Like they literally know that I have the answer right here. So Force of Vigor is the best. Force of Vigor would be messed up here. If we find Force of Vigor off the Sylvan Library, we're gonna be in really, really good shape. Yeah. Opponent correctly names the correct card. Force of Vigor. Let's go. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to put Once Upon a Time on top, and then we're going to pay 4. And the play is going to be Ramming Up into... Oh no, I'm an idiot. No, I had to Sevins. I had to Sevins. Okay, that was a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake. That's basically a time walk. Oh man, because I could have... The plan was to... Oh, man, I just tricked myself. The plan was to Sevins get back my land and then just brutal. Mistakes were made. So they have to take Zenith here. They're starting to get dangerous amounts of mana. But if they don't take the Zenith, then we can just Zenith for Dryad. Yep. That was a massive punt. Massive punt. Played myself a little there. So put this on top. Put this on top. And then we play land. And we Savines for Misty. Fetch for basic forest. And then pass the turn. Yeah, that was huge. Man, that was such a bad mistake to make there. Let's see what they do here. Like, we're still not in the worst shape. Unless they have like a Nuggin here, like B Nuggin. Yeah, that's the Nuggin that I was talking about. Yeah, that one right there. Well, I guess now we're fucked. Oh man, I feel like we actually win this game if I don't just punt astronomically like I just did. It's kind of insane. Yeah, I threw this game so badly. Because then my opponent could have stolen my Raminap, but that's fine, because that means that they don't take my Zenith, and then I get to do the other play, right? Like the one that I was talking about. White, and 1. So what we can draw into. I mean, we still have Reclamation in the yard. Also, they can just have nothing else. I would not be surprised if they just plus on the apparition, though. They get a 4/4. But then they have to exile their own 4/4 to their minus. So we're still fine. Or we can flashback Savine. Oh man, such a huge mistake. Such a huge mistake. I deserve it.
I've made a huge mistake.
Deserve it. Six mana Ujin. Oh, that thing. It's kind of neat. It's a pretty dope card. Forsaken Monument. Also, I think I just forgot to play my land. Could be. Who knows? Just gonna lattice me here. Oh, they can just lattice me next turn. So these taps for 3. All of these tap for 3 mana. It's a lot of mana. Can't waste my own stuff. Feels bad, man. Can we stabilize against the lattice? No, we can't, right? Also, they can just get a Walking Ballista and play a humongous Walking Ballista. I think this game is over now. Wait. They activated Ugin already. Can just kill the Karn. Also, we're at 9. How are we at 9? If they have a second card, we're dead, but... Oh, man. So now they just kill us with Eugene. Yeah, I think that one was just too much. That one was just too much, I think. Oh man, I threw this game. I feel so bad to have thrown this game just like that. I was literally talking about how, like, I wanted to do one thing and then I just did another thing. Ugh. Rough. Rough way to start the league. And I guess a good matchup even. I feel like I was navigating that matchup pretty well until that point. Also, I have to say that it's pretty hilarious how the Forsaken Monument was starting to pump. As soon as the lattice resolved, the Forsaken Monument was pumping the elemental token, spirit token, whatever. It's a spirit. Oh, illusion. The illusion token, which was pretty hilarious. Hudson, my opponent had a. They have the thing, right? They have the ratchet bomb, so they just block the Dried Arbor with their dude, then blow up ratchet bomb, kill all my zombies, and I play a land, I get a zombie, then my opponent kills it with Ugin, or they just plus on the Mycosine Lattice and I can't win anymore. Like, I just cannot cast spells, so I was locked out. I was locked out at that point. I mean, I could have made my opponent do it. Interesting hand. Too slow. We're on the play. Interesting hand. We keep. And I guess I want a bottom spirit. I guess I'm gonna bottom the plow. Depending on what we're playing against, we're gonna Zenith plus Wasteland, or we're going to just play Spirit and swing for one, I guess. Skirk Prospector. I mean, we can't Wasteland, so I guess we are the Zenithin though for Reclaimer. And then I guess we serve. I guess if I was gonna serve, I should have attacked first. So that was a mistake. Probably not gonna matter. Please don't have the dude that kills Munitions Expert. They have Munitions Expert, I'm really sad. Yep. Is Muxus leading this format? Yes, it is. I don't think they play that many munitions expert. We're definitely wasting them though. We want to keep them off mana, obviously. That's the plan. We just have to buy time because obviously our hand sucks, so. That was huge though. Like if my opponent didn't have munitions expert right that turn, then we would have been able to just grow their reclaimer past it and easily win from there. It's basically Dark Ritual. And we draw a blank. Yep. Just probably gonna lose here. Feels bad. They just didn't want the trigger to happen. I guess that it means that they get to just gonna mox us. Ringleader. That's scary AF. Just found the War Chief. Yeah, we're trading. We just want them to not have stuff in play because of the Prospector. Ugh. Big ugh. Not much for us to do here. Not very much for us to do, unfortunately. Pile driver, that's a pile of damage. Alright, this one. Cut these ones. Cut that one. Operation seems good. Civine seems good. Probably don't want force. We probably don't want that. Yep, let's go with this. We do have a reasonable amount of removal. We also have Caracas to bounce Moxes. LOL. Yep. Our mana is fine though, so that's nice. And also we're totally gonna top deck we're totally gonna top deck Flagstones right here. Okay. I think the plan is gonna be for this turn to activate Reclaimer, get Flagstones. Next turn, we waste plus activate Reclaimer again, fetching Flagstones again, and then on the following turn we Apparition the Vial. Rishadan Port. I don't think that changes anything for me. Gonna sack here, get Flagstones. Tap. Opponent's gonna port me. It's gonna be fine. Gonna sack this. Get Savannah. Gonna get another Flagstones. Just waste their port. There's also a possibility of wasting their Cavern there. Maybe wasting the Cavern was better, because if my opponent is spending their mana to port me, I'm probably okay with that. No other land. I'm okay with this. Yep, definitely okay with this. I think I'm gonna play field. Even if they have, yeah, I was gonna say, even if they have more War Marshal, this is still not Mox's mana anyway, so fine with this. And next turn, Vala could become Sunline, so that should close the game out. If they have another more War Marshal, then that might be Mox's mana. So maybe I wanted to kill the Prospector. I don't think I have to kill the Prospector there, though. Feels kind of bad, honestly, killing Prospector. Now we go to their upkeep. Got a plains. And my opponent knows what's coming here. Boom. Oh, yes, always yield. So now we should be good to go. This should be game. Pretty much academic from here. Don't mind if I do. Yep. All right, game 3. They have vials. So maybe Collector Roof is just better than Skoos. Yeah, sure. I don't think I'm willing to bring in Force of Vigor, but I think that Collector Roof might just be better than Skoos. I'm not gonna say this hand is nutty or anything, but like if they have a vial opener, this hand actually slaps. Play a vial. Vial. Yes. You have activated my trap card, opponent. I guess if they have board, it's kind of annoying. Heh. That sucks. That also sucks. So I guess I think I'm playing Oof here. It forces my opponent to sack their Crater Maker. And then we're good to Knight of Autumn. And we're obviously not blocking this Crater Maker. They missed out on 2 damage there. I don't think that was a good move from them. Okay. Basic Plains, fetch land. Sure. So if they can have Mog into Moxes. Untap land would be nice. Are they gonna waste me? They are. Actually kind of nice for me. And this Sivin's wreck is looking great. Gem Palm, Killing Dry Diver. I'm okay with that. That kills the Munitions Expert. So library, and we just see Sivins for Savannah. We just want mana to do a bunch of things. Got it. 2/4 in play that my opponent can't get through. They only have access to 4 mana tops, which is not Moxus mana. Okay, that's plus mana for them. So now they still don't have Moxus mana, but they're gonna have Moxus mana next turn. So I need to find some form of removal here. So I would very much like to not get Moxus. That blows up their wasteland, so it's not the worst. God damn it. So we're gonna Sivins. I think I actually care about gaining the life here, because it's one more card that I get to draw. Guess they just get Collector Roof. Game 4. It just makes their vials like such bad draws. There's a Temple Garden on top of my deck, which I would like to not draw. And attacking this turn doesn't make sense because they have a free blocker, so... So if they draw a land, they can Moxus me, and they draw land. Fuck. So they can sack their entire board to Moxus, which is probably a good play. Oh, Goblin Matron. What's up, Dito? How you doing? That is the Goblin Grandee. I think I'm gonna shuffle here. I desperately need to find answers. I know that that's one less trigger with Valakut if I find Valakut, but... So pay 4 and pay 4. Like, this game is not gonna go long enough. So with Ski. Oh, we can't crack loose. Lol. So they need to not draw on any untap land. If they draw an untap land, we're fucked. If they don't, we have one. Oh, that actually gives them the mana. That guy in, welcome to the Primetime Stronghold, a first-time subscriber. Thank you for using your Prime here. All right, so we're gonna get Moxes. So we need for them to whiff. So top 6 cards need to be bad. Can we please whiff? And we can Caracas it back, so like we don't need to worry about the damage, even if it gives them haste. But of course, like we just need them to whiff. All right, cross your fingers, chat. Well, that's way more than lethal. Yep, that will do it. I guess that technically I can do this. No, we're still dead. Because Special League just kills me, and then they just drain me for a bunch. Yeah, we're just dead. I mean, we had 3 draws plus the what I was looking for when I once upon a time was for Skyclave Apparition. So if I had found an apparition, we would have been able to kill both of the Skirk Prospectors. And then, because, you know, we used the apparition and then we used the plow. So that's what I was looking for there. We kind of whiffed. And Valakut also would have been enough. Valakut also would have allowed us to win that game. So we actually did have a very reasonable amount of outs there. Sure, let's keep this. Besura looking really awkward here. Do you not stream anymore, Dido, by the way? Opponent's playing 61 cards, so maybe they're playing elves. Usually when I see that people are playing 61 cards, I immediately default to putting them on elves. This hand is actually pretty solid against elves. I'm basically taking Reclaimer over anything. So like there were cards in there, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna shuffle and I'm taking Reclaimer over literally anything else in this spot. So Dak Faden. Force pitching Dak Fading. Also, that probably means that they don't have Bolt, which means that this Spirit of Labyrinth, unless they immediately top deck the Lightning Bolt, should be pretty solid here. Ugly. I guess that we can actually attack into the snake because we have the plow. So this attack is okay. It's not a great attack or anything, but I guess I'd rather have a second white. Because of Operation. Ha! Nice Wasteland. Is this Dak? And we're gonna get super owned by Dak? No, P-Fire. Okay. So I guess we're just playing against... We're just playing against Stryfo Pile? Force Pitching Force, jeez. Okay. I guess we're just playing against Stryfo Pile. Them forcing the Ramen means they don't force the tracker, which is a good deal. Oh, what? I mean, we're plowing that, but still, that's kind of cute. Do we play around days here? No, we don't play around days. So I guess it's not Stryfo pile, but like my opponent's playing it Ethereal Forager and Dak Fade in the same deck. They also exile their own B-Fire. I think we attack because this smells like a race we're winning. Sure. Pitching Force. They can DAC and steal my clue. Pretty solid. This guy. Exiling your guy. This thing. Get in a land. Get my clue. Swing for 4. Tracker just drew so many freaking cards. Awesome. Okay, so it's Grixis, P-Fire, Dak Faden, Trophy my tracker. So we got a on F6. So we're gonna crack that clue, baby. It's not a good one. Certainly not a good That one is a good one. So we play my land. Play my Titania. Oh. Seems like a fine exchange for us. I guess... Well, I guess that they can just have, what's his name, right? They can have the sweeper. Trackers are my favorite cards in both Modern and Legacy. Yeah, I agree with you there. Basically, Tracker, my top 3 favorite cards of all time were Primeval Titan, Knight of the Reliquary, and Tireless Tracker in that order. And then Eldritch Reclaimer got printed, and that single-handedly took the second spot. So right now, I would say that it's Primetime, Reclaimer, Knight of the Reliquary, then Tracker. So Sevin's looks like unfair. Sevin's basically looks like it's unfair. Collector Roof looks bad. Knight of Autumn probably also bad. I kind of wonder about Path to Exile. Because like they show me the Forager and stuff. Arasta sounds kind of insane. Thalia looks decent. Maybe better on the play than on the draw. Let's go with this. Like I don't love the apparitions, but I still want a couple of them because of Dak. Like my opponent seems like it's a pretty heavily Dak-centric deck. Dak-centric deck. 61s really bother me. Okay. Yeah, this sounds pretty good. My opponent showed me Wasteland, which honestly feels like it's unreasonably greedy, if you asked me. Zenith for Arbor, value. Got it. It's a spirit. I think I'm an apparition in the astrolabe. And I'm not gonna attack to play around Snake. My opponent's mana base has proven to not be the best. Like, they're playing a 4-color deck. So I'm fairly certain that we can probably do some mana screwing here. Maybe it's a little bit greedy. Spirit has been really good, honestly. It's weird to say, but I think that we might be in a situation where Spirit is just the better hate bear. Just better than Thalia. Arasta you. Spider you, opponent. They're brainstorm locked, which is great for us. And their green spells kind of don't matter. Their red spells kind of don't matter. If they have Oko, that's a problem. But we even get to attack here because if they have Snake, it just doesn't do anything. They're just going to sweep. They can't sweep, though. They can't even sweep here. Oh. I mean, I guess they can sweep. So we're gonna Scene It for 1 and Scoos. This is bad against P-Fire, but it's not bad against the other guy. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh wow. Alright, so we got completely blown out. So again, I should have just played the Ooze. That would have just been a better play. I was playing around with Forager, and I thought that it was fine against Forager. Fuck. When it's Narset and not Leo, so I can't even plow it. Brutal. Yeah, I guess I kind of threw. I should have just played Scoosy and just passed the turn. Should have just played Scoos and passed. Bolt Ponder. There are a couple of cards here that get me back into this game. Yo, Spike, coming back for the 9-month sub. Thank you for the subscription and thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody from Spike Stream. We're playing some Legacy today. If you know who I am, you know how much I love this guy, and him and I are hanging out in Legacy. We're just coming right off, coming right out of 5-0. And then we are currently 0-2. So, you know, just the classic ups and downs of Magic the Gathering leagues. But like the first match, I literally just punted away. Like I said that I was gonna do something, and you know when you just say you're streaming and you say that you're gonna do something. What's up, Newelltown? Thank you for the follow. You're streaming and you say that you're gonna do something, but then when you actually execute it, you do like something completely different. Extremely severe. Thank you for the follow as well. Has anyone altered Reclaimer to have my face on me? I don't know what you're talking about. Like that would be a meme. I would not approve of that. That would just be disrespectful. When I was a Titan streamer instead of a Reclaimer streamer. I mean, if you think about it, it's basically the same card. Okay, I'm just done with this game. Let's go to game 3. So our opponent is playing Uros. So I like apparitions a little bit better. They're playing Uro Narset. They're just playing actually a bunch of nonsense that apparition is good against. But they showed me the Forager game 1. So that's why I'm living in plows and stuff. Can do better than that. This is somehow worse. Down to 5 we go. Nice to see me stream. Yeah, you're very welcome to the channel Evil Town. Been doing so for a while now. Been doing the streaming thing for a while now. This is just so bad. Turn 1 Triad Arbor Go is just like asking. It's just asking for disaster. Please don't have it, please don't have it, please don't have it. What's his name? It's called Arasta. Dr. Doom, thank you for the follow. It's called Arasta of the Endless Web. So that resolved. Oh shoot, are we gonna get Toxic Deluged again? Kind of feels like we're totally getting deluged here. But this is just like not enough pressure. Here comes Deluge. Yep. Oh, just Decay. Okay. I remember playing Boggles when Phoenix was popular, getting my Arbor on 1, got shot at. Never played Boggles again. I mean, to be fair, that was not the worst thing that could happen to you playing Boggles. This multi 5 might not cut it, folks. This multi 5 might not cut it. Ugh. Yep. Multi 5 no bueno. Okay. Not the best start. Not the best start. Mistakes were made though. At least I ordered my losses in the proper way. I got my 5-0, I got my trophy, and then we can just like win. We can just lose them, you know. Have you seen my newest Primetime plus Udo lands in Legacy Brew? No, I have not. GG's, Casey. Why were? Please tell me, why are you playing 61 cards? Is it just for the tilt value? Daniel, thanks very much. Thank you. Four colors no with Entomb for Echo, Udo, Loam, P-Fire, and Hull Breacher. Wow. the classic 0-3 versus 0-0-0 battle. We got here, Wombo. I'm probably not gonna be playing this deck ever. Just so you know, this deck has way too many Primeval Titans. Was that small pause to just read Eldritch Reclaimer? My opponent says, hello, good luck, have fun. What are the chances that my opponent's playing Upsol spells? Or Red-Black Reanimator? Or some deck that's gonna kill me on turn 1? Goblin Welder! I love that card. I really, really like that card. That's the worst draw in the deck. Brutal. Big, big fan of this card. Alright. Slightly scared. How about what's currently happening? Slightly scared about the events that are transpiring. We just exile this. Seems like the line. Gonna get a basic plane so we don't get Blood Mooned. Casey with the Prime sub. Thank you so much for the subscription, Casey. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Thank you for sharing that Prime love. I have to do this while my opponent doesn't have anything in the yard that they can do welder tricks with. They could have Karn. Karn would be a problem. Lotus Petal. Great Furnace. Painter Servant, okay. Well, they can certainly do some fun stuff now. So I think I plow the welder. And I want to do it right now so I don't give my opponent the chance to combo me out. But I'm gonna have to plow this welder. The thing is that they have no ways of accruing value just yet. I guess I should have done it then. Because now I'm playing into Pyroblast. Yeah, okay. So let's do it now. So we don't play into Pyroblast. But the problem is with two welders in play, my opponent can like sack something and then like sack something else and that kind of stuff, you know? So it gets a lot tougher to play around it. But if we just get rid of one welder, then we're fine because we have Bojuka Bog, so we have the welder aspect of things covered. This matchup is always super, super interesting. Lots of play. Lots of tricks. Slightly disappointed my opponent has this strictly inferior frame. Always a disappointment. But it's okay. Yeah, so now they're gonna do +1 mana basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 mana. What I wonder what they can do with 8 mana, but I don't think I'm gonna bug here. They could have Karn. That's honestly kind of okay. So we sack the forest and get a fetch, or do we sack the plains? They have main deck Sundering Titan? Wow. So now they blow up the forest. They blow up the red source. Do they always name blue to turn one? No. Muffin, Boffin. What they do is they always name blue because they play main deck Pyroblasts. So the idea here is going to be to speed up Field of the Dead. Because if we speed up Field, then we can start throwing dudes under the Sundering Titan and we're fine. Take 7. So now my opponent can sack their dude to like get back whatever, it doesn't matter. And then we can finally exile the Sundering Titan so we don't have to worry about it anymore, yeah. So here comes the land. So now they're gonna blow up probably this and this. Well, they take the Dryad Arbor, sure, like whatever. It just doesn't matter. Like they blow something up. And now we just get to bog them. Would love to draw like a plow. We could YOLO. Because we kind of have to hit our land drop here. So I think we just YOLO. We try to find an untapped land. But we just have to hit our land drop because like, we're just so far behind at this point. So like any land will do. So we're dead to their combo. We're dead to their combo. But we're pretty much stabilized otherwise. Main deck Sundering Titan. I wonder how often they actually make Sundering Titan mana. That seems like so much. I'm gonna start attacking with this Reclaimer. If they top deck Grindstone, we're dead, but Celebi. That's annoying, but it's far from the end of the world. Far from the end of the world. I think we're going to get a second forest here. I guess I could just serve with both. Yeah, I think I'll just do that actually. Because like we can just get a forest next turn anyway, right? So we just put my opponent on 2-turn clock. And now they don't have mana to kill me. So I guess that being the case, I tapped horribly, right? Because like... Sure. So this makes my tracker smaller. Yeah, I don't see the point in doing that, I guess. I don't know why my opponent would do that. We can't die here, so that's the good thing. Because my opponent doesn't have a way to add mana. And the Grindstone is 1 mana to cast and 3 to activate. So, crack Clue on end step. Boom, boom. Oh, what? That's actually very good for them. That was a very, very good top deck. Not the end of the war, we're still in this. The only downside is that attacking doesn't make much sense anymore. Because they basically have a free chump block every turn. I mean, but it forces the welder activation, so I guess that there's still upside in attacking here. Yeah, I think that there's upside in attacking. Tap red mana for what? Okay. I'm just gonna double block my dude. But that's fine. This gets like this gets an artifact out of the way, another down on mana. Like now I definitely cannot get comboed out. I'm not sure that was a good exchange for them. Like now they literally cannot combo me off. Redundant Reclaimer doesn't do too much. So I'm gonna put it back on top. I think I'm not gonna like do it this turn. So we're gonna once upon first, because we might find Apparition, and then we can play the planes from the yard. Scavenging Ooze, that's a huge one. We only have one green source right now, though. We only have one green source. I think I'm gonna serve with Reclaimer. Again, the plan for my opponent could be to like block with Painter Servant and before damage, like swap it with the Hex Parasite, which is perfectly fine. Because that means that now there's a Parasite in play instead of a Painter Servant, so they're even further away from comboing. And they basically have a forced activation of the Welder next turn. And I'm gonna play Reclaimer here because obviously I have no extra green mana, so there's no reason for me to play the Scavenging Ooze right now. We can play it next turn and activate on the same turn. What do they have? Another Painter Servant. Redundant pieces don't bother us in the slightest. Spirit of the Labyrinth. We probably don't want to play that one. But the third one that we found there is pretty neat. Okay. We have so many options. We have one Savannah left in the deck. In case we want to get by Flagstones. We can sack the Vesuva. I think I'm gonna play the Magus. It allows you to blow up their lands, and it also is the way that I do this the fastest. Well, that's a blowout. That is an absolute blowout. Sweet. Awesome. Banelock, thank you for the follow. That is an absolute blowout. Love it. This is game now. So we're only killing one of these anyway, so this is fine. In fact, this actually does me a favor, because now they're do this in the yard. So we don't need to worry about Pyroblast anymore, because we have that covered. So let's waste my opponent. Get back the Wasteland. Get a zombie. Do this. Sack Vesuva. Yeah, we just waste. We get another zombie, we waste them, we still have green active, so we can exile from the Welder. There we go. I feel like I navigated that game pretty nicely. So Operation seems nutty. 4 seems nutty. Titania seems kind of unnecessary, honestly. Box seems good. We have to watch out for... Moon and Magus. Oh, Spirit sucks. Tabernacle is interesting. I think the Knuckle is better than all the other options. I don't like Thalia in this matchup. It's nice to beat Sundering Titan just like that, you know? It came into play, blew up 2 of my lands. It left play, it blew up 2 other of my lands. And we still won very nicely. Earlier today we were playing against Death and Taxes, and my opponent just cataclysmed me. And we still won. It was great. Like they cast Cataclysm, and 2 turns later I was triggering Field of the Dead. It was honestly pretty glorious. Nope. Yep. So we have access to a green source, we have access to a white source. We have access to a Reclaimer. There's going to be a 3/4 by turn 2, which is nice. Opponent kept 7 though. They could have one of those quick, like turn 1 Blood Moons kind of hand, which could be a problem. Okay, that doesn't look like a turn 1 Blood Moon kind of hand. Grindstone. I'm gonna try to not use Green Sun Zenith because we have Oof in our deck. So I'm gonna try to hold on to the Zenith. Like I could Zenith on 1 forever, but like we're still playing Reclaimer. It's not like we're doing nothing. And I have higher hopes for the Zenith. Not a good draw. That's fine. That's probably the land that I'm gonna play on turn 2 that I'm gonna sack to fetch. Yeah, we're up a game. We just won game 1. We won game 1 through a resolved and sacrificed Sundering Titan. Yeah, this is a tough spot. This is a tough spot. Because they can mill us at instant speed. So we have to plow. Yeah, we need to find exactly plow there. I mean, technically my opponent does not know that I don't have plow, so we can just do that thing where we bluff. They can have another Pyroblast, another land, and we're fucked, but they can also do this on my upkeep. I mean, it time walks them, but it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. I think my opponent played it well there. 1 too late. Okay. Do I want more Wastelands? I don't think I want more Wastelands. I feel like my opponent just got a fast hand. I don't think that their average hand, like I don't think they match up plays like that on average. It's actually kind of brutal how Force of Vigor, like it's nice, but the second that there's a Painter Servant in play, like you actually cannot pitch to Force anymore. So that's pretty brutal. Same as the Mycosynth Lattice effect. Eesh. If I find the land, this hand is very good. Not gonna be that greedy. This hand is very good anyway, though. This hand has a lot of options, which is nice. Now, we're definitely gonna reclaim around 1, for example, but what do we do after that? Like, for example, let's say that they bolt my reclaimer, we get to like maybe wasteland them plus play another reclaimer, or we can just like untap them, just do the reclaimer thing. We get to operation if they play a grindstone. We have not seen Karn the Great Creator just yet. Uh-huh. 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 That's an opener. Plow off the top. Plow. Plow. So I think I'm supposed to wasteland anyway. Because like it forces them to have another artifact for 1 in order to turn on the mopal. Collector Oof off the top. Chat, channel your energy. Channel your energy. And give me that Collector Oof. Because I know it's right there. It's on the top of my deck. Just visualize the Collector Oof. With its ugly face. Racks are DX, thank you for the follow. Pretty ugly face, to be honest. It's a pretty ugly art. But like, just visualize it on top of the deck. And then we're going to draw the card, and then play the card, and then win the game. Phyrexian Revoker. Naming Reclaimer. I guess it's not even a good trade for me to attack. We're just gonna chill here. Goblin Welder is just messing. Is messing me up so much. It even nets the mana? Like, so busted. Can I please see them plows? Can I please see them plows? Okay. They're tapping out. So now we get to exile the grindstone with apparition. Wow. If we win this game, like we really had no business winning it. I'm not saying that we're gonna win. I'm just saying that it might be possible now. It's a good one, I guess. That's also a good one. Oh, the swings! The swings in this game. Just too much. I have to plow this thing, right? The alternative was to plow the Revoker, but my opponent just activates Welder in response. Like, it kills them, but they just get it back next turn anyway. But what that would have done is it would have given me... It would have given me one turn, basically. Would have given me one turn where I can activate Reclaimers. To hopefully get something going. Another Ensnare Bridge. Okay, that one we can beat. That one I'm not too worried about. So we do have a little Mexican standoff going on here. So we take care of the Welder here. They changed the art of the Mox Opals. You got it, opponent, you got it. I like your style. We blow out the Great Furnace, so we don't just get... got by Grainstone off the top. Oh, come on. Zenith. Zenith for Roof. Just locks down their mana. They need to double the exactly Pyroblast. Like, my opponent is making all of these technically correct plays that literally go anywhere. Like, they have 0 cards in hand. Like, the mana that they floated is just completely irrelevant. How about experimented with Valakut Awakening? That's in Newtonian Legacy lands. I've used it in Modern. I wouldn't go as far as to say I have had success with it. But I've used it in Modern. Oh, that's right. Combo. I always forget about the combo. Always forget about it. Oh yeah, Bomat. Right on time. Just gonna get my second planes here, make sure that if my opponent moons me, I can Skyclave. So many clues that I can't crack. It's kind of a lazy tracker. Not really into this whole, like, figuring out the mystery. Alright, it's just like, oh yeah, there's a mystery, you know. Somebody will figure out. Somebody will figure out how to solve that mystery. It's not gonna be me, because I'm not gonna be cracking these clues. There's just this ugly monster that just doesn't let me crack clues. Can't let me figure out the mystery. We can draw Dryad plus Balakut, which is how we win this game, so I'm going to hold on to this fetch. My opponent has drawn a land every single turn. Like, they have a bunch of random and castable cards, and they have somehow managed to draw a land. We also have managed to draw a land every single turn as well. On the other hand, we have also managed to achieve that. Well, I guess if they have Sunray Titan, they can cast it now. It's a Dryad. I think we hold on to the Dryad until we draw the Valakut. We should have lost this game. I have no idea how many turns ago. But they like tapped down for no real reason. Gave us a shot. Holding this Savannah again in case I draw Valakut. It's another Dryad. I guess that we don't need that many Valakut triggers. Like we already have enough. And then if we do find Valakut, Valakut just kills the Revoker. Take it from there. But I'm playing around Sundering Titan, which my opponent could cast if they wanted to, so. But I think that playing a land is important because I can crack like 4 clues looking for a plow. Oh, don't have found it, please. Goblin Engineer. Okay. That's scary. So there goes the Grindstone now. Also, my opponent has down to 5 minutes. We're 7 minutes ahead of them on clock. Oh, we're doing stuff, Kevin. We're doing stuff and things. Wait. Did you just take 2 damage for no reason whatsoever? Yeah, it is a Mexican standstill. This Revoker is winning the game so hard. And then this Oof is winning the game so hard. And then this Goblin Welder is winning the game so hard. And then this Ensnare Bridge is winning the game so hard. Like there's so many layers of things that are kind of like winning or taking precedence over the other stuff. It's pretty hilarious. Alright, zombies can get in there now. What is this? Sack Furnace, get Grindstone. Okay. These taps to activate. Down to 2 cards in hand. Probably gonna Pyro the Oof. They do Pyro the Oof. Oh, I guess that we're fucked actually, right? Because we need 2 plows. So we need to find 2 plows / Path to Exile in the top 3 cards of our deck. We're gonna do some hopefully relevant thinning. Maybe it matters. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? But this is very likely the last play of the match, right? So when it is literally the last play of the match, maybe it's worth the very small percentages. That's a no. Whiffsky. Force of Vigor? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have one more look towards Force of Vigor. Or it needs to be exactly Plow. That's how we win. That's not it. Okay, just nothing. Just found in nothing. Womp womp. Yeah, Devin, like stuff just happened. Is this the saddest league that we've ever played? I think this might be the saddest league that I've ever played. We made that stupid mistake in the very first match, and then it was just all downhill from there. 5-0 into 0-4 drop. You love to see it. You love to see it. Anyway, that's gonna be for that league, but you know, we're gonna play a different league with a different deck now. So thank you so much, all of you, for watching. I will see you in the next stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and take care.